Oh, sure.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It is the PMAC. $3,000 off grabs, but we're still in the qualification stages, so hold your horses, don't rush just yet. Action's about to kick off, but let's take a look at the groups that will be participating tonight. Death Mode, The Knights, Fast Esports, 4Kill Esports, Team Unique, The Snipers, Silent Academy, Mad Knight, Yonko Crew, Rise Esports, Recounted Nuclear, Men of Blood, More Esports, 10-11, Why So Serious, and Never Alone. Now, it's very interesting, what this leaderboard, says. It says it very, very subtly, and it speaks to the character, of the teams here. I mean, I think 49-42 gets you qualified in some lobbies, but I don't think it gets you qualified here. I do not think 42-49 cracks the top 6 in a lobby like this. That is why I think this lobby so far has to be the most difficult lobby so far. And I think most of the teams here are already aware of what is capable, on their own end, what they can achieve, what is a big possibility. It says a lot, about these teams. And it's very interesting because this is the first time we saw a team get 2 chicken dinners in a single night. Death Mode were the first to do it before everyone started breaking out the woodwork, doing that, in the following week. But like I said, this lobby is very hard. This is the hardest lobby I've seen, I believe, because this is the only lobby I believe 49 and 42 points. There is no way 49 points qualifies you. I don't see that happening. I don't see. I think they need to put, their stank on this one to absolutely cook if they are trying to, maintain that top 6. But 4Kill did put up a magnificent game in the final third last week. Will they do the same again this time? I'm not certain. We're about to find out. We've got 4 maps lined up. Iranju is about to kick off any moment from now. We're about to get active, we're about to get super active, and I'm here to bring you guys the action live. So let's stay tuned, let's stay strapped. It's the the PMAC, ladies and gentlemen. It is the PMAC. Okay, I'm loving this new intro music. Yeah. All right. Okay. Baby. Oh yeah. Uh, Yes, sir. Now that is how you kick off a game. I do apologize, guys. I know I've been AWOL for a couple of days. I think the last time you guys saw me was it Monday? Was it Monday or Sunday? I think it was Monday. I think you guys saw me on Monday, but I wasn't available yesterday and the day before. I think you guys saw me on Monday, wasn't it? Was it Monday? Oh, no, I think it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. And then I was unavailable for like 2 days, I think. So today should be Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Should be Wednesday. But enough about me. Let's talk about the games. West to East play zone. West to East playing path and a little bit of a central play zone. Now this play zone is quite favorable for everyone. I think everyone's gonna enjoy this one. Nobody's gonna be caught lacking. But ooh, that's a nice car skin right there. And now the game's about to kick off splendidly. So yeah, we're about to find out. Have they gotten better? Have they learned? Have they gotten have they gotten a little better than have they gotten a little better than have they gotten a little better than, the other teams? Have they learned something? We're about to find out. Some teams they go back, they take a step back, they take a breather, and then they learn, okay, what did we do wrong last time? Let's improve, let's get better. Let's pick up off of what we've seen the other teams do. Let's advance, let's up our game. Let's make a little tweak here and there. That's pretty much what I feel most teams do. But if you don't do that, that means you're cracked and your team doesn't need any work, you're getting like 100 points per match, that kind of thing. But if that's not you, but yeah, uh, why so serious? Currently sitting in 15th place. Now, I think I've seen a little bit of character from this lobby, again, as opposed to other lobbies. Okay. Oof. Well, I don't know for those teams currently sitting in sixth, seventh, the snipers, SLT, Mad Knight, mm, Yoko Crew, Rise. Um, Wait a minute, how many Ghanaian teams do we have here? Okay, yeah, two. Yoko Crew, Rise, and whatnot. Those are the teams that really, really, really need to up their game right now. They cannot afford any bad games today. They can't afford any bad games. And I'm talking, avoiding, having a bad game is a luxury that maybe Death Mode, you know, and Knights can afford. But I don't think any other team in that top echelon can afford any bad games. Um, you know, but again, there could be so many ways. There could be so many ways to interpret what you watch. It always differs from how the players themselves see exactly what it is they've accomplished so far. Speaking of these tournaments and at this stage, again, everybody has a point of view. There's always a point of view because I think you know the organization, the management have talked about teams giving up halfway, because they know that they're not going to make it. That is poor sportsmanship. Even if you're not going to qualify, at least learn 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 something. Take something away from your failure. Take something away. Don't just fail because you don't fail just because. You know what I mean? If you fail, you learn from your failure and improve, not that you give up, unless you didn't build your team for any kind of adversity. This competition is very difficult. Only the teams that have cracked the code to a certain extent will be, significantly better than and there's nothing wrong with that. They didn't get there overnight. They got to a level, they kept on grinding and they didn't stop grinding, and it paid off in their abilities. Now, you know, I don't know, for a team like for a couple of teams that I've seen so far that just couldn't see to the end. I don't know how I feel about that. Whew. But those teams at the bottom, never alone. Why so serious? 10, 11. More esports. I wouldn't call Men of Blood at the bottom right now because a chicken dinner would be a big move for them, a very, very big move. So I wouldn't say that they're at the bottom. I would put them in the top 12. Bottom four is more likely. 10 for more esports, 10, 11. Those teams you really need to find your footing. Fast Esports is on another one of those teams that's sitting quite nicely on that leaderboard, 35 points. Still don't think they can be slack. I still don't think they can, allow. I don't know what is going on with the production and the feed I'm getting, man. Hopefully it gets sorted out very soon. But yeah, the snipers as well, sitting very uncomfortably in 6th place. They have to turn up the volume in this game. They really, really need to turn it up if they are trying to, advance to the next stage, advance to the next level. They have to, find something special to put a gap between them and the likes of SLT. They need a very, very big move, a very, very big set of points if they are trying to do something special here. But take a look at the play zone, a little bit centered up. Not a lot of casualties just yet. And except for those teams that did coming as 3, I think 10-11 will be one of those teams. It looks like they have 10-11 is adopting a little bit of a new strategy here. And a couple of northern teams, this might be the opportunity that they've been looking for, and they will be crashing into each other. More esports and fast esports. Looks like something might be brewing that northern part, just a little bit outside of Saverny. Why so serious? Have set their sights on a couple of ops in their region as well. So, sir, from the Knights is chilling as well. Second place team do have Mad Knight in the vicinity. I think Mad Knight do have a chicken dinner, from day one. I think it was the match one. They did get a chicken dinner, and after that they just couldn't keep that energy. I mean, imagine getting a chicken dinner and being in 8th place. That says a whole lot. It says a whole fucking lot, about your team's ability, but it's not over just yet. You can still have a lot of value, progress.
I didn't notice you were the one in this car. Oh my god.
So there's a lot of activities going on here. So we'll be catching vibes and having fun. Rise Esports have lost a body here. I think it was to the guys from SLT. SLT are known for taking early engagements, and they will be maintaining that standard as we've seen. See, it's Fast Boy that will get the first drop as well. A couple of things to work through the angles there. The chase is on, and the chase will not stop at all. They caught a couple shots, and they will continue to ride with it still. And things might have just gotten very, very nasty for Recolitants. Fast Boy with his spray as well. Dropped off. First one goes down to the ground. And SLT once again continue their onslaught. Fast Boy tries to rotate around the quad. He is trying his absolute best to circle back. Good use of the utilities there, but they are still in the vicinity. This is a very open space, and they are very much exposed there. Another one will take a hit. Recolitants surely now using the upper hand advantage. Beautiful spray over the top. Malik trying to circle back again, but he takes a couple hits, and the angles are just too wide. It is very, very open, very, very exposed. Backhand to hold off again. Malik crosses into the intersection. Another one bites the dust. Fighting through. Arkrim trying to circle back with a good grenade over the top, but he can't seem to find it. Well, he's been spotted by Malik. That grenade just through the window might change everything. Here's a good dynamic. It's a good one. Oh, fortunately bounces off the walls. He did have the idea, but the execution was lacking. Fast Boy has been sent back into the lobby. We're not certain what the idea is. That's a good grenade. And he did manage to obscure the HP there from Nemesis. Now he will force Recolitants back a notch. 2 bodies dropped. 10-11 as well have lost a body earlier. Recolitants still have 1 player knocked away, but Malik is to the rescue. And SLT will hold on. They have squeezed out 2 eliminations here. But so have so have Recolitants. You know, so have they. A couple of utilities and couple of utilities burned in that exchange, but I think the crates around should do justice. Here comes the snipers pulling up to the scene. Mido spray over to the side. Oh, that's a good grenade from Dybala. Fast Esports might be in a little bit of a singe here, trying to hold off the lines. Here they come, circling back again. Good grenade to hold off the lines. Mido again charges over. Oh, that's a good grenade. Perfect. A little bit of a hit, and it is edge perfect. Snipers are now active. 4 eliminations to the good. And SLT, unfortunately, will be the one sent back into the lobby. They did manage 4 as well. But unfortunately, no more points for them going forwards. And now the hits continue again. A little bit of an angsty rise to the occasion here, as we've seen in the past. The snipers, looking like one of the teams that have learned something from their past encounters, and they're starting to apply new logic. So far, they've got 4 eliminations, and nothing to stop them in that rotation that they've got going on. Never alone. I've also got themselves 1 elimination, but they have lost a player with that. As you can see, Tic Tac is just bearing around the buildings, and I think more esports are also in the vicinity, and they've also got 1 elimination out of the entire engagement that they've got locked in. Shots going towards the Knights. Had one body fall sideways. And that is not ideal for them at all. We have a back and forth. They have initiated going forward there, but Men of Blood are keen. Men of Blood did get their foot on the gas in the previous game, the last day of day one. They managed to get themselves, I believe, 10 points, and they started to look like they were on their way up to something special there. But now, Team Unique on site. They are trying to be on business. As you can see, Exist just peeks up towards the northern side again. Sent some shots forward. But here comes Loader from Men of Blood. Towards his west, can't seem to connect the shots, but the intel has been given. His teammates know exactly where to circle back from. It's gonna be a lot there, but 4 kill. So sitting very comfortably for now in 5th place. Loader has the right idea there. He's popping that vehicle up. Ooh. That was dangerously close. Very, very dangerous. 10-11 getting called out. There's just 2 of them left. It coming as 3. Rise Esports. Everyone's trying to find a little bit of home inside of Everyone's trying to find a little bit of home inside of Rozhok right now. Rozhok is the place to be. If you're not there, what are you doing? But it might be a little premature. The Men of Blood are holding the hillside very tightly. They are not willing to give it away at all. Unique again now, finally getting shots towards the guys from the Knights. Criminal was called out and he has taken a hit. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Sniper. Beautiful from Demon. Manages to get his shot across and the finish. But the utilities and the return fire were on demand. There's also will send a shot back as well to Madman. Unique will lose a player of their own as well. Slow plays and a big opportunity here as Ossa gets called out. And back into the lobby, he's going to go. Unique are putting the screws to them one after the other. Another one by Sedos. His frags this time. Bullet is cleaned off. 2 bodies knocked deep into the zone there. And it's death mode all the way from the back line. Dealing maximum amount of damage to the guys from Nice. Criminal. It's going to be the last one left, I believe. As all of the guys from Knights... 3 of them get wiped out. Fast Esports got no points. And that is not the way they want to start today at all. It is absolutely not. Knights as well slipping away. They could speak to the abilities of the team here to hold their own going forwards. But play zone has shifted again. Now we're in zone 5. A little bit more dangerous and a little bit more hurtful. But 10-11 managed to make their way inside. They have managed to sneak out 1 elimination from there. Now they're in going to be a little bit of a tricky hold-out position. Rise Esports have been sent back into the lobby. No points for them either. Right now, every single point counts. Every single point is important. Who's going to come out on top? It all matters. Playzone has moved a little further in front. And all utilities now are very vital. Every utility is important. Cannot afford to waste. Because everything is Circling back and forth. A little bit of a Men of Blood still holding the hillside, or at least what's left of the hillside. Most of these rotations are going to be very nasty. It's a little bit of a bridge cross and a fight just to hold the lines here. Ooh, 10-11 peeked out, trying their best to survive and come out of this danger zone. But it's not looking like it's gonna be yielding much of anything. Men of Blood still have them sight for sight. 4 kill, have lost Saitama unfortunately, but they are still 3 up, still 3 strong. Demon for Sniper just holding the edge here. Sniper's looking very, very solid in how they are trying to approach the circle here. They are looking very solid. 4 kill as well inside of a compound, and the spray's notwithstanding, but here comes 10-11 trying to get a little piece of that action. 2 bodies drop, 3 bodies drop, but Bam Bam gets run over by Witcher. So Yonko crew investigation, and the bodies continue to rail across again and again, and now they are trying their absolute best to circle back. Spray's never ending again, trying to hold the line. Beautiful shots from Mito, but he's gonna get stopped out as well. Back into the water he goes, knocks clean off. Snipers just couldn't hold the line, and Yonko crew unfortunately will be swept out of the lobby as well. But I think they got 2 eliminations for all their troubles, and now they will be trying their best to hold on for the time being. Men of Blood under siege as well. Snipers managing to make it to the bottom of the water, where they have a vehicle parked for just this example. Oh, what a grenade from Karim from death mode as they continue to lay havoc and lay waste to every single team that's trying to make a move inside. 10 teams left, 25 bodies inside of this tiny little zone, and now Snipers are just sitting up nicely inside of the water, gathering as much intel as possible. But here come Never Alone. 3 eliminations for Dream. Grenade is good, right into the western corner of that little compound there to peek inside, but his grenade does not do much work. He can only survive. How far he can make it, we're about to find out. 10-11 continue their onslaught with the last player left. A couple shots in. Ooh, that's a nice shot, and that is Blade just getting knocked away there from Why So Serious. They are in a very good position, but they've not just been able to crack it in just yet. 7 now, circling back to hold the line into a little bit of a corner to fall through again. Men of Blood under siege from Glizzy's grenade. Loader gets knocked away. Ablay as well is still knocked away. He hasn't gotten picked up just yet. Never Alone somehow have lost all of their abilities, as they've got 2 players knocked away, and it's all left to Dream. But the reset is a big possibility here. A 7 will manage to hold off to the line side. A little bit of a 4 corner. Grenade getting charged up. Might get the angles right on him. Yes, the Molotov is good, is inch perfect, but Dream manages to escape the danger just in time. Couldn't escape that one. 7 bombs him out, and that's going to be a wrap. Beautiful touch. And Never Alone, unfortunately, will be sent back into the lobby. More esports. They are not too far away from it. They've got 3 players up, and so does Mad Knight. Well, we see Mad Knight. It looks like the first map of Erangel is always their thing, because they've got 4 eliminations, but they've got 2 players, 2 bodies dropped in the seams as well. Another angle there from Neme, the MVP, as he's trying to get an angle just behind the vehicle there. They have a very, very solid position, Unique. It's all left to exist. He has been absolutely insane so far. But can he put the numbers in for his team? He's charging up. He's trying to charge in. He's just trying to peek out again. A little bit of a forced play, but they totally forgot about Exist, I'm sure. Because he is in a better position to take those shots towards that angle again. Here comes 7. Why So Serious now? Cut down to 1 player. Playing off of that southern side. Getting forced out Exists. Will take a hit, and back into the zone he will go. Now it's down to 3. Why So Serious? And 4 kill esports. Ghana might just get a chicken dinner here. It's a 3 versus 2 potentially once the reset is up. And it looks like Why So Serious might have just gotten themselves that chicken dinner. Oh, what a spray. But now he was peeking out a little bit too long, and the MVP will catch an angle on his position. A grenade over the top might get the job done. But does he have the angle though? Can he pop that grenade over to the top? It's a big possibility here. Playzone might force the engagement. But Crazy Cyrus is there. Oh, that's a good one. A little bit too shy. But that one is perfect. 7 gets knocked away. And now he decides to peek up. He's spotted. Surely he's going to get knocked away. Crazy. Trying to circle back to force the engagement again. But he's trying to hold on. 2 grenades. But unfortunately, 4Kill will have the angle on him. And they will maintain beauty with those 6 eliminations. And that's chicken dinner. Wow. Okay, this beat is... Okay, I can't lie. That beat going crazy, man. That beat was... They were cooking on that beat. I can't lie. But 4Kill Esports will take a chicken dinner. Take a chicken dinner back home, and it is well deserved. Why So Serious could have done so much better, use the numbers advantage, you know, but they got caught off there. Unfortunate scenes for them, but that's a big improvement from last week. They got some serious points in there, so yeah, we're gonna respect that one for sure. Gonna respect that one. Good points to the game. They're still battling it out. 3 games left. It's not over just yet. Could speak to anything, could speak to any kind of, you know, engagement that they got in that game, but it was absolutely insane how they were able to still manage, you know, even coming out from that position that they had. But it is what it is. Big game, big moves, and we love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. So it's gonna be a big it's going to be an interesting couple of games going into the last three matches for the night, you know. And I can't even tell you, you know, this one that you know, Why So Serious and 4Kill, you know, are turning up the volume again. Is one of those lobbies where you can't really go crazy, you know. You can't be doing 20 eliminations in here, bro. You will get slapped up, you know, and that's just what it is. This particular lobby is absolutely very, you know, interesting. It's very difficult. It's a very hard one, you know, and I'm looking now to see whoever comes out of here it's going to be a very big chance, you know, that this team will make it all the way. They will take it all the way to the at least the finals. I think whoever tops this group has the biggest potential of making it all the way to the finals. You know, I ain't trying to jinx nothing, but I feel it in my loins, you know, my loins. So yeah, that kind of thing. But you know, I ain't trying to talk too much on that. I'm not trying to, you know, talk too much on that one just yet, you know, until, you know, we get everything over the heads. But, you know, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, match 1 has come to an end. Match 2 is about to, you know, stick right in. So stay tuned. But before that, take you guys over through the stats. So don't touch that. I'll be right back in a couple of seconds. All right, so we got the leaderboard already, and 16 points for 4Kill Esports, Team Unique, with 12 for themselves. Why So Serious with 11? That's a very good number to have right now. The Snipers with 8, Mad Knight with 7, all the way in 5th place. More Esports with 6. Death Mode with 5, Never Alone with 5 as well. Guys from Silent Academy with 4, Recarnitants with 3, Men of Blood with 2, 1011 with 2 as well, Yonko Crew with 2, and the Knights with 1. Fast Esports and Rise have not been able to secure any points for themselves so far. Ugh. Leaderboard's a bit tricky, 4 kill, Team Unique, why so serious? Snipers still doing just well enough, not to fall out of the top 6. That's a good performance. If they can keep this up for the rest of the night, they should be fine. But now, now that death mode, and the Knights didn't do crazy numbers. This is what I mean by, certain point gaps, certain point references. It's not it doesn't seem like it's done and dusted. It doesn't even feel that way. I think this is one of those lobbies that will come down to the final match, and whew, what a match that is going to be. But yes, I will be looking out to see who will come out on top. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back, and by the time we return, match 2. All right, we'll take a look at that. Leaderboards: 54 points for Death Mode. 4Kill Esports in second place with 50 points. Team Unique scrounging all the way up there to 45. The Knights with 43. The Snipers with 37. And Fast Esports have dropped all the way down to 6th place. Again, 6th place is looking very, very hard to achieve, you know, for those teams on the second part of the leaderboard, especially, you know, going down from third, from okay, I would say it's just very hard from the bottom two teams. I think the other teams from 14th place still have a shot at this. You know, I don't think there's more to say except the fact that, you know, these teams are absolutely ready, you know, and they're getting cracked in, they're getting locked in. So yeah, insane, absolutely insane work. Yonko Crew, Mad Knight, you know, Silent Academy, all of them have put in work. They've put in a lot of work into these games. But hopefully it starts to pay off. Mad Knight really close, but in that previous game they could have done a little better, could have you know, increased their chances. But now, you know, one more, you know, but yeah, Rick Harleton's, More Esports, Men of Blood, Why So Serious, Rise Esports, all of them have, I believe they all have a chance of making something special happen here. But it still boils down to, you know, if they have what it takes. If they have what it takes. As for 10-11 and Never Alone, it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle for them, that's for certain. It is going to take an absolute miracle, you know. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into the game. Let's get straight into the action. I've been chatting a little bit too much, so let's get active. Let's see, what does Miramar have in store for us? Ooh, nice little play zone there from north to south. I would say from north west to the south. Who's gonna like this one? Looks like some teams are already starting to get active here. A little bit of a bad little vibe. Ooh, what a shot that was. What? And 4Kill already getting very, very active here. And 7DR was the one that sent the shots across to ruin the chances of Rise Esports even further. They have not, still have a lot to go. They still have a lot to do if they are trying to shut them out completely. Rise Esports have a lot of ground to cover, and they know the 4Kill will not give them the satisfaction. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's take a little quick rundown of the teams. Again, we've got 4Kill, we've got Death Mode, Team Unique, the Snipers, the Knights, Fast Esports, got SLT, Silent Esports. We also got Mad Knight, Why So Serious, Yonko Crew, more esports, and looks like more bodies have continued to drop here. Paith gets called out from aimbot. And Sparma's taking a hit as well. There's two Ghanaian teams clashing to each other. Can't really see a lot of that happening, but looks like Scar is trying to hold the line there. 4Kill Esports will be trying their absolute best to make something happen with this. Oh, he gets caught out. Charged the grenade a little bit too long, and he will be sent back into the lobby. And Hawk will be the last player for Rise Esports. Can he make something happen there? A couple of shots towards Saitama, but they will make the advance. Surely they will take the push onto his position. So he has to reposition and get very, very active and very, very careful. Getting charging up his weapon. Getting it reloaded. And I believe he has been tagged up. Push is already coming through. Here comes Saitama. He's leading the charge, but he's going to be blocked in and circled up. It's not looking too nice for Hulk here. But can he rise to the occasion? At least can he get one elimination? He's about to circle himself. Oh, couldn't even get a shot off. And Saitama was absolutely ready to cook. And 4 eliminations will go the way of 4Kill Esports. And now they are at the top of the leaderboard. And they are looking very, very, very strong. As big moves, you know, big moves coming through. Nice little zone here we've got for ourselves. Just a few teams outside. I count Never Alone, Rick Harlettons, and 4Kill. And maybe Fast Esports just outside of the zone for now. Play zone is closing out. The next zone is going to be very, 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 very destructive. I can feel it. You know, whatever that zone shifts to, I think it's going to be very, very, very chaotic going forward. And there is more where that came from. Death mode, circling around, trying to gather all that intel. that will yield something special for them. Right now, wait, are these? It's like Mad Knight have rattled the Hornets' nest there. I don't think they want to engage any further against the guys from Yonko crew. I don't think they know that Yonko was just a two-man team. I don't think they knew. I don't think they were aware. If not, they would have taken it upon themselves. But the guys from Never Alone. Still getting active here, and they have secured one elimination for themselves, going up the tally to 13, but they will take a hit in return, and they are going against a team like Death Mode, so they have to be very, very, very light on their toes. Engagement will be up very, very shortly there, but Ragnar, I believe, has gotten picked up. It's all just a matter of who's going to be on top. Or Dream again with another shot across. Manages to knock another player from Death Mode off. Again, now another opportunity again to seal this away. Able has the angles covered. Another one. Goes down for Death Mode. Two bodies drop now. And it looks like everyone is aware of what they are looking for, but also will return fire, but he also will be caught off guard. Spray over the side there. Able takes a couple hits, but he will duck behind cover as well. Spray is good again towards the northern side to just force the engagement out of Karim, force him into an unorthodox position to get that reset, and he's trying to circle back again. Makes it just behind cover. Spray is good. Cuts him down to about 45 HP, and that might just be a wrap for him. He's trying to get for the reset, and he will be doing his absolute best. Gets the knock on, but the DBS from Tic Tac was always there to shut that down, and Death Mode again collapse early in the morning, and they lose a couple more points. Get the job done. I told you guys, this lobby 42 is not gonna cut it, bro. 42 points is not doing it. It will do it in the other lobbies, but 42 ain't gonna do it here. I said it. I really said it. This lobby is nasty work. This lobby is different. It is absolutely very, very different. The caliber of teams that are forced in here is insane. 42 points. I don't see 42 points doing it in this lobby. I don't see any 40 anything doing it in this lobby. I think 50 would be the minimum, you know, in here. But what a shot from also that was. But he got caught out almost immediately. Return fire is nasty. You know, return fire is absolutely insane. The moment you peek your head, you got to make sure that your shots are counting for something. If not, somebody else is leaving with your skull unattended too. That's a bargain. That's a big bargain. Trying his absolute best to in the 1v1. Well, he did get caught out. And Rise Esports are now plummeting all the way down. Never Alone with those 4 eliminations boost themselves to 16 points. Also boosting themselves to 14th place. They need a whole lot more if they are looking for a shot at that top 6. Remember, top 6 starts at 35 right now. And that should tell you what you're looking for if you're trying to hold in and hold out. And see, Never Alone just rotating from that northern side. He might run into the guys from 10-11. Oh, but the rotations need to be very, very quick. Zone just forced itself towards the east, and now we're about to have chaos on our hands. That's for sure. It's all a matter of who makes it there first. Who is going to make it there first? Who's going to get into the zone without having to break a sweat, without having to get caught out on rotation? Ricarliton's now making their own move. Or is it the right move? Playzone is about to tell us. As Men of Blood also sitting out in La Bendita, just outside of the zone. Couple of 200-meter shots. Oh, Mad Knight getting called out there by Silent Academy, but they totally forgot there's two bodies. And Niklaus was perfectly weighted there with his shots to return fire. But Nemesis is here as well. Tries to get an angle in, and he might make it happen. Unique setting their sights onto the guys from Yonko Crew. Chaos breaking out all over the place. Phase 3. This is where it all starts. And Yonko Crew have taken a hit. Another one to force the Knight. Mad Knights still sitting very, very pretty inside of that circle. And Ace will now take a hit from Unique. Once more, Yonko Crew unfortunately might be bowing out a little bit too early here. Now is the opportunity that they have been looking for to make something happen here, Team Unique. But it looks like 10-11 are going to be sliding up a little too close here, and he might be getting caught out, but he got spotted immediately. Same idea. Unfortunately, the execution was not given, and he will learn from there. Couple shots in from Bam Bam with the Mini 14 across. And Silent Academy reaping the fruits of their labor. They have lost Fastboy, unfortunately. Men of Blood have lost 2 in the process. I don't know who they lost them to, unfortunately. Couldn't really get the action on scene. The Silent Academy will be enjoying the spoils of that engagement. Again, another hit. Men of Blood peeks out. Loader gets called out again. And now trying to circle back to force the engagement. Exist, unfortunately, will be sent back into the lobby as he made the wrong call there, and he was executed immediately. A Madman circling back to get a little bit of intel to work with here. A couple sprays on to the corner, and here comes Madman. Now trying to get a little bit of an idea here onto the guys from 10-11. It's Bam Bam taking a couple of hits with the Mini 14, and he will fall. Madman had him perfectly sighted, perfectly weighted. Never Alone are still in the vicinity, though. They will have to be very, very careful, because they might be getting overwhelmed here. Fast Esports now repositioning and pledging their allegiance to the play zone instead. It would be much more ideal. Saitama breaks the silence with a couple of gunshots towards that western sigil. He has to be careful again. Dybala sprays and sprays and prays, but his prayers are not getting answered. 7DR makes it out. Takes a couple of hits through the central position out of that vehicle. He will be knocked out by Guri. And that's going to be a wrap for him as well. 4 kill, now taking serious damage. They have cropped into the 70-point range, so he should be fine. Aimbots, unfortunately, cannot speak for him. And Aegon is ready to take the engagements. He's ready to tank the blue zone. It's all his right now, and he's not backing down. But Aimbot as well has the same idea. He's ready to tank it as well. Aegon might be getting pulled out. He peeks out, but he manages to escape. I spoke too soon. He's dropped, and that will be a wrap for him. Men of Blood, unfortunately, couldn't get anything happening for themselves, and they will be sent back into the lobby. And now the numbers are starting to dwindle as well. Never Alone getting called out. 2 bodies dropped for them. And another one to bite the dust as well. 4 kills. Still trying to get an angle inside. To circle back. To fool the engagements. Sniper do have the right idea there. Another one will bite the dust for Never Alone. And I believe that is them eliminated. After all of their hard work, unfortunately, they will be swept up in all of the chaos, and they will be back inside of the lobby. Silent Academy now up to 3. Nemesis has been absolutely cooking here. Playzer now biting one of the players from 4Kill Esports back into the lobby, and that's going to be a wrap. Dybala takes a hit again from Niklaus. Mad Knight not stepping away from the danger as well. 2 eliminations for them so far, and they are looking to clamp with this one after the other. Recarlitons now trying to get their hands dirty. Mini 14 all the way across for Malik, but he can't seem to connect the shots. Grenade is good over the top, just to give them a little bit of a warning here. But how far can they take it though? How far can they make something work? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sightlines being held in from these teams. They are doing an amazing job. Mad Knight, Fast Esports getting called out with those grenades, and that's going to be a wrap for them. 2 bodies dropped, falling off their angles. Fast Esports have dropped away from top 6. Started very strong, but now we are looking to get cooked. Lord peeks out. He's dropped by the zone, and that is the danger of fighting outside. Playzone now starts to be on the move once more, and Qualifications trying to reposition themselves and get a better angle inside of that zone. And here comes MAU Esports, the Mauritius team, circling inside, just peeking forwards, trying to get a little bit of intel onto what is going on here. If he doesn't get active, it will get reactive very, very shortly. The shots continue to rain. They continue to go out. Play in and day out. And Lee Klaus and the rest of the guys from Mad Knight taking serious damage as they make their advance inside of the circle here. And more bodies getting dropped away. And I think that's southwestern side. Well, I think it's the southeastern side. Could be any side. But the bodies just continue to drop away. Glizzy now peeks out. He's dropped as well. Mad Knight will lose their first player with all of that chaos. Unfortunate scenes for them. We're down to 11 teams now. 30 players still in the cuts. Miramar takes everything from you. You have to give your 100%. Why so serious? Looking very sturdy. Looking very, very sturdy, very ready, and very active. But can they breach the play zone? Can they get an angle inside? Can they get utilities from point A to point B? And can they knock out all of their opposition? Snipers still looking very, very solid. They are a little bit outside of that play zone. Will take a little bit of something different for them if they are trying to circumvent the positions that they've already got for themselves right here. It's all a matter of how well can you play though? How well can you make it happen? Unique, Franks, the rest of the team, they've been sitting very nicely here. It's all a matter of patience. It is all a matter of skill. Why so serious? I started taking hits from the snipers. That grenade was good over the top. But it's not enough to do much of anything. It's not enough to change the entire dynamic. Because they have got 4 eliminations to the good. It's all enough to make something happen here. And Hassem looking on toward to get an angle inside. And here the shots just ringing out from outside. And the Knights pulling up. They are trying their best to make their way into the circle here. And the hits continue to fly out. They send a couple shots towards Unique. And Kaish gets caught out by Aatrox. And back into the lobby he goes. How is he getting hit? How is he getting hit from there? Oh, that was a nice shot. Criminal peeked out a little bit too much there. And he will take a couple more hits. Frags now will follow suit. Hits all over the place. It is so difficult. It is so hard. So hard to make something happen from that position. It forces a little bit of too much from you. And the Carlitons now folding under the pressure, taking beautiful grenades over the top. But unfortunately, it's one grenade from one teammate to another, and that might spark things out to go differently. Why so serious now? Charging a little bit of back and forth. They've not moved too much. I'm not sure they're aware of Seven's position. He might be the danger that's lurking behind the door once it's opened. And these guys have to be absolutely very careful. They have a lot of intel. They have a lot of ground to cover. All of the external walls of this entire region is very occupied. So who's gonna make it happen now? Bodies now getting dropped all the way across, one after the other. They start to fall. The eastern side getting very caked up. There's a lot of bodies all over the place. At them takes a hit from Hassem. Snipers starting to snipe through, starting to drop the ops and a good smoke from Hassam's position. A couple of sprays off onto the back line to force the entries, one after the other now. The numbers are starting to dwindle again. We've lost 4. Now we're down to 26. Still 10 teams alive. 10-11 now, sending bullets all the way across. 7 now takes a hit and he falls as well. Now they're looking like they want to breach. 10-11, Molotov cocktails, grenades and everything, all working hands in hand. Oh, what a grenade that was onto the back line, and 10-11 might be taking serious damage here. They've got one player knocked away and another one bites the dust, and unfortunately he will not be getting picked up. And that's another beautiful, strong defensive line coming in from Why So Serious. Another one bites the dust again. Strong defensive line. Very, very strong. Molotov into the side. It looks like this might be spelling the end of 10-11. Too many bodies. Bam Bam takes a hit. He falls as well. Another one, and that's gonna be a wrap from 10-11, as they will be sent back into the lobby. But they did put up a fight. What a fight they did put up. Now there's more chaotic scenes from Why So Serious. They are looking very strong. They have climbed very high. They are now in 9th place, and the chicken dinner here will change everything. But how far can they take it though? SLT still alive, looking very strong. The snipers as well. Yonko Cruz still alive with that solo player that they've got from ages. And now things are about to get very iffy coming into the final third. Grenade right across. Can't seem to connect. Instead, Risk is there. Chilling, not moving too far. And Why So Serious are looking very capable right now. They've got a lot of numbers on their side. Numbers wise, they are very solid. Eliminations wise, they are beyond solid. Yonko Crew finally dispatched. Oh, what a grenade. Akrim peeks out. He might take a little bit of a backward step in there. And he does have to find something special here, or he might be getting dropped. Mad Knight on the receiving end. Emperor falls, and that's gonna be a wrap for them. But Why So Serious totally forgot the backside, as snipers just creeped in and stole it away from them. And now it's all left to the snipers with their 48 points and 9 on the cut. But Why So Serious still have one more left. S12K versus DBS. They're switching lanes. Couple more hits. He takes a couple more bits, and that's gonna be a wrap. Snipers with the chicken dinner. What a chicken dinner that was. What a chicken dinner that was. Woo. What a chicken dinner that was. These snipers sniping themselves a chicken dinner. I mean, if you take a look at the game, you'll see how they were positioned. You see what they were planning it very slow, positioning themselves very nicely, high ground, and their backs were very free. Nobody was coming from behind them, so they just focused on the teams on the sides and in front. They didn't deviate from the plan, and they stuck to the game plan 100%, and it played out exactly how they wanted it to play out. What a good game that was. Insane, beautiful stuff. We love to see all of that action, so don't touch that dial, ladies and gentlemen. By the time we return, we'll have the leaderboard for you and on all the statistics, but don't touch that dial. All right. Big numbers from the snipers. 20 points in total for them. And now the game just got a little bit harder. Why so serious? Again in the mix, again rising to the occasion. 17 points total. Mad Knight with 8. Silent Academy with 8 as well. 10, 11 finally showing up with 7, but I don't know if it's a little too late for them. The Knights with 5, more esports with 4, 4Kill with 4 as well. Team Unique with 4, Never Alone with 4. I mean, everybody's getting points. That is why this lobby is so dangerous. Everyone is getting points. You know, Recollectants with 3, Fast Esports with 2, Yonko Crew with 2 as well, Death Mode with 1, Men of Blood with nothing, and Rise with nothing as well. But it speaks big volumes. You know, it says a lot about the characteristics of this particular, you know, lineup of teams. Why So Serious have finally broken out of the chains that they use those eggs to hold them with, and that's what we love to see. Now they are in the running for that top 6. This is the type of performance that puts you right up there, and they did a magnificent job. I was actually expecting the other Why So Serious to, you know, to cook, but whoever cooks is still up for them. But I could speak on the snipers and still their performance so far. You know, Why So Serious still 10 to 11, 1700. Still tells you a little bit of how Why So Serious play. You know, almost doing 2700 worth of damage points, 11 knockouts through, and 11 total eliminations. So you can tell that Why So Serious didn't let it slip. Every single opportunity they got to secure points, they used. They didn't slip at any given point. And yeah, that's that to tell you how creative they can get. But again, don't let it get to your head. Don't let it run away. Risk and Mido were absolutely insane. You know, I would love to see Risk's face because bro was absolutely cooking. But yeah, you know, I would also be very, very interested. Oh, is that a sniper hoodie? I would love to get one of those team snipers. Send me a hoodie. That hoodie looks fire. I want one of those. I don't think I have one that has, you know, that's set up like this. So this is pretty cool. Sniper, I'm a big fan. Send me a hoodie. Thank you. Guys, tell them in the chat to send me a hoodie. I want a Team Snipers hoodie. That design looks nasty, and I want one for myself. But Why So Serious? Also putting the work in, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we are here, to see all of the chaos. But without further ado, don't run away. Don't touch that down. Like the stream as well. We're about to get active. We're about to get ready.
again. No vibe. One single vibe, not in my body again. Vibe don't quench.
All right, and we are back. Now things are about to get very, 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 very spicy here. As you can all see, 57 points, 55, 54. Told you guys, 42 was never going to cut it. 38, yeah, that's not cutting it here in this lobby. 2 matches to go. 2 matches to go. And the Knights, Silent Academy, 10 points between them. Fast Esports, Mad Knight, Why So Serious are now gunning for that 6th place. 6 points away, and anything can change. Silent Academy, they've been a little consistent, but they've been falling off in the final third. It is absolutely insane. Yonko Crew slipping off a little bit out of there. Recalitants 21 points in 11th place. More Esports in 12th place with 20. 10, 11 actually catapulting themselves into 13th place with that last game performance. But I still think it's a little bit too late for these teams. They put up a good fight in the final day, but I don't think, 16, they need like 30 points, to even be in the conversation, and that's going to be so difficult, to achieve in this game. So yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are active, we are ready, and we're about to hop into the third game of the night. So don't touch that down. It's Sandhawk, and Sandhawk says a lot. So yeah, stay ready. By the time we return, and have Sandhawk ready for you. All right. We're about to get straight into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's match 3. It's the PMAC. It is Group E. Top 6 go on to the group stages. Who's it gonna be? Let's stop over and find out. What a beat. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that beat for sure. I don't think I'm ever getting over that beat. I'll tell y'all now. But yeah. Let's get super active. It's gonna be an interesting night. 3 matches down, 1 more match to go. 1 more match after this. Some teams' fates will be sealed with this game. It will be sealed for sure. Some teams what's it called? Their vibe, it will be sealed in this game. Like, their mental, it's hanging on by a thread. But I think this is the time the game will, wrap them up and put them out of their misery. This is the match it's gonna be in. And yeah, we're gonna get an idea and see what the deal is. But without further ado, we pushing, we making something happen. Interesting play zone that we've got for ourselves here, though. A little bit northwestern, a little bit western oriented. So a lot of hillside play is to be expected, though. And I will be looking out for such plays. A little bit of a technical advantage in her thin between Mad Knight and Why So Serious. This could spell something very different for either of these teams. They are just 2 points between each other. And man, Why So Serious need this a little bit more. Would expect a Yonko crew to be the team turning up. But it's Why So Serious, and that tells you a lot. But the play zone is... there's a little bit of water in there. A little bit of water. A lot of interesting rotations coming in. Men of Blood in the north. Mad Knight also in the north with Why So Serious just around that area. Never Alone sitting up a little bit more central, a little bit more bridge oriented. Also the same thing with the Knights. Same idea, same constellation. 4Kill Esports taking a hit. I'm not sure where they are to be taking a hit this early, but how unfriendly Sanok is. Rise Esports, we're sitting at the... wait a minute. I thought Never Alone had more points than these. I'm pretty sure Never Alone had some significant points. Why don't their points count here? I'm pretty sure they had more than... I think it was Rise Esports that was in last place. Coming off of the other game. I'm not sure what happened here. Well, it looks like Never Alone. I don't think their points have been added because I think they got like 4 eliminations or 5 in the previous game. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got some points. If I'm not mistaken though, but I may be confusing them with someone else. Oh, but what a grenade this is! Oh, takes a hit. And Rise Esports again getting caught out. The Ivorians have not been having the best day lately. It's crazy. We'll be sent back into the lobby. Knights are just enjoying all of this as it is delivered to them on a silver platter. But currently, Knights are still not very safe. They are safe, but not the safest. They're not as safe as Sniper, I can tell you that. Death mode as well, with the same ideas. So most of these teams, only death mode is actually inside of the circle, or rather outside of the circle. Ooh, looks like Fast Esports and Yonko Crew are trading blows here. And don't worry, we'll be sent back into the lobby. Yonko Crew starting to get a hold of their ops by the neck right now. As Couston is charging up. Good grenade over to the western side to shield that line. Curie has been knocked away, and this might spell danger for Fast Esports as Dybala is making a way across. Will they make the push? I think they will. But they are taking a little bit of their sweet time to get the resets on. Again, this is not ideal. If you have a knock like this, if you have a knock and then a chop, and the chop is not even the same player, oh my days, if you don't get your moving all the way down there and wrap this up immediately, man, that speaks volumes to the character of your team. Because Yonko Crew now, they've wasted a lot of time here, and they didn't even gather any intel. You got a player knocked away. Carlson is still looking in the wrong position, still looking in the wrong direction. Looks like snipers just pulled up onto the guns from 10-11, and they will be eliminating one of their players. And that's going to be a wrap earlier. But Yonko Crew have not been able to pick up any intel so far. Looks like oh, the snipers did have a pretty interesting position here up here on this hillside. They did run into 10-11. And they were very surprised with the rotation, but it did pay off. Now 10-11 have been forced all the way back. Will they share the position? It's not looking likely, but we're about to find out. First zone is on the move. It is about to shut it down. We're about to get an idea. Where they will be. So 10-11 will not be I don't think they will be advancing any further into this position. Play zone has shifted. They're still within playing rights. Oh, that is very close. That is very close. There's no way he doesn't see him. There is no way. Wrap him up like a present. Back into the lobby he goes. That was so quick. That was nasty work. Trade for a trade. 3 for 3. Oh, a couple of sprays over across. Hassan now taking his hits. Oh, a couple shots in to break through. But 10-11 overwhelmed with the sheer numbers of the snipers. And this is a make it or break it moment for 10-11 now. They're making the advance a little closer. Oh, what a grenade that was. 2 bodies dropped away. And 10-11 might be able to steal this one and get the reset on. And it looks like that is going to be the case, but that was a beautiful grenade. Oh, did not see that grenade coming. It changed everything. Oh, 2 grenades over the top, and 10-11 now on the receiving end, a couple sprays. And Mido takes a hit, and he cycled back, but 2. Look at that, phasing left, right, and left, right, and left, right. And 10-11 will snatch away for 4 points from the snipers. Oh, that was insane. Unfortunately, production is breaking out. The stream didn't see a lot, missed a little bit of that. Do apologize, guys, but wow, what a trade. Was it worth it though? Was it worth it though? That grenade was nasty. That grenade was absolutely nasty. I really thought, that 10-11 were wrapped up there, but what a grenade that was. That was a crazy work. I mean, I gotta respect them still. Eliminating the #1 team on the leaderboard is no easy feat. Snipers have been absolutely amazing so far, and 10-11 did put an end to their game relatively quickly. Now they will play as looks like they will be playing as 2 for the remainder of the game. It looks like Zero has the right idea. Will he execute perfectly? Rick Arlington is now trying to hold their own and send a couple shots back, as Chillax is looking for an opening to break through with. Kind of a bit of a bang up job. They are trying to circle back. Adam takes a hit as well from all esports as a Zekro is just charging it up to the game there. When something doesn't go your way, you just charge it to the game, And charge it to the game they will. A little bit of a worse for wear engagement there. Why so serious? Starting to cook as well. Risk with 3 eliminations, but he's going to be called out again by Never Alone. Another one bites the dust. They are engaging themselves back and forth. Niklaus now takes a hit. Mad Knight trying their absolute best to make something happen here, but more esports are just going to hold the compound for the time being. They can easily defend this line against a couple of teams that are trying to make a way, but it is going to be very, very different if they do get called out here. Recalcitrants are not aware, or they might not be aware of all of the teams that have this position on lock for the time being. It could spell something very, very different for them. But they need more points. They need way more points than they've already got. As the competition is about to get a little bit stiffer. You know, I told you guys. Oh wow, what a that was very close from Naksh. Was able to force the engagement a little bit backwards there from that line. Cartons will be packing up, packing nicely into the next phase of the circle. They are sitting very, very nicely, I might add. Takes a little bit of something to make this happen still. Oh, but it is going to be very, very voluminous there. It takes something different mentally though. You know, to play at this level, I can't even lie, because Mad Knight are not having the time of their lives. From chicken dinner to not having the time of your life, it says a lot. You know, they're dropping all the way down to 9th. You know, still very much within touch. You know, to a lot of teams, but 6th place is very, 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 very crucial right now. And the guys from Silent Academy cannot afford to slip up. They cannot afford to slip up. Look at that. Mito was trying his best to just... But look at that. He missed all of his shots. And he even tried to swap a weapon mid-fight. But nah, there's no way that's happening against a player that skilled. But snipers, they have all but qualified at this rate. They've already made it in. And Mad Knight have been struggling so far. They've been struggling a lot. Yonko crew have not been struggling so far. They've got 1 elimination to the good. And Couston has an idea. Still alive. It's not circling back and forth again to hold the lines. But could hold her in. A little bit of an entrance position to navigate into the circle and into the zone. But not been able to secure any points just yet. Again, they need more, significantly way more than the team that's right above them. I think they are currently sitting with 38. Chicken Dinner will shut anything down right now. A Chicken Dinner will wrap everything up. Unless the guys from Yonko crew will shut them down first. They've already got 1. This is going to be an interesting trade. Because they are inching closer and closer and closer. Grenades over to the sides. A little bit of a wall off the bounce. But they have to be very careful right now. They are taking this assault with no plan and no intel. And now this might be changing things. Grenade over to the side. Nemesis is there again, charging, trying to hold off the line. Constant low playing off the back end. And it might be a very tricky one. Sparma's making the advance, trying to play from the eastern side. Ace takes a couple hits and he might be really, really hurt. Silent Academy do have all of their players up. I'm not sure they're aware of Nemesis and he might be the thorn in the side of the guys from Yonko crew right now. Pmac takes a hit and he falls. Courtesy of Fast Esports. Courtesy of Aegon, the player that they let live earlier on in that engagement has come to bite them in the back, and Pmac will be sent back into the lobby by Nemesis, and now Silent Academy will advance even more forward. More bodies now getting dropped away. Playzone is not going to be friendly in the next turn of events. And now most teams have already started to make their way down. Aegon and the rest of Fast Esports making the rotation from the western side. Silent Academy, I don't know if they are still deep, but now is the time to make the move on. And now he might be a big threat to the guys from Yonko crew. They've tanked the blue zone a little bit too long. And they might have just played it a little bit too slow. This might hurt them in the future. All of those teams coming in from that southeastern side are starting to feel the brunt. They're starting to feel the pressure. One after the other, they will start to take a hit. And now another one bites the dust. Malik and the rest of his team also feeling the pressure. Now the SLT guys taking the advance a little bit more. Yonko crew receiving the game from the back end, and they will take hit after hit, play after play, biting the dust. Playzone hurt at their heels. Aegon falls to his knees, and back into the lobby he goes. The EBS straight to the skull, and Mad Knight will shut down 4Kill Esports, and that's gonna be a wrap. Yonko crew also taking a hit. They stuck around that play zone a little bit too long, and now they pay the ultimate price for it. Silent Academy will come out on top instead with those eliminations. And that's to show you exactly what they are trying to do, what they are trying to accomplish. They've got themselves 6 points extra on the day. Now this is that performance that they've been looking for. Fast Esports now taking hits. Death Mode getting called out by 10-11 on the other side. One after the other, they start to take hits. They start to fall again. Another one takes a hit. Another one bites the dust. 10-11 are not slipping away with this one. Got a couple more damage points sent across. And Silent Academy will be sent out of the lobby there. But they did manage 6 points. And that is a very good finish for them. But now they will allow the rest of the lobby to catch up, whoever's left, if they can make something special come out of this again. Saitama for 4Kill Esports. And Abba will be the last two left. Playzone is hot on their heels, and they are taking a lot of damage. But they should be fine going forwards again. Another spray. Beautiful spray. Molotov is perfectly poised as he sets them ablaze. Beautiful stuff coming in from Death Mode, trying to defend their lines, but they are getting easily overwhelmed. Saitama for 4Kill is still alive, and 10-11 will be dispatched by Never Alone up onto that little western corner that they found themselves. A little bit of a tricky line, but the numbers advantage is just not going to be in their favor. Good grenade over the top. That might do it. That might do it. Saitama just managed to hold on tight for the time being. Couple sprays from Tipot. And he did manage to crash that vehicle. Managed to make it in time. Death Mode now looking to claim their top spot once more. Shots ringing out again and again. So that is a fantastic shot. More esports. This might be the game to win. Death Mode taking hits is also be sent back into the lobby. Zosa getting called out again. Continues to spray towards the downhill side. And again, this could have gone so differently. So differently. You know, for most of these teams, where it looks like more esports now will be taking hits after hits. Another couple of sprays onto the deep corner, but Blaze gonna be dropped off immediately, and that's gonna be a wrap for them. And now the Knights are just edging close to the peak of that high-rise position that they've got for themselves. And they will be overlooking most of the teams that are trying to make it inside of the circle right now. But how far will they be able to hold on, though? For 6 eliminations to the good, but never alone have 8. More points to the good right now. More esports still holding on. There is no team inside of the zone. Well, that grenade was good. How good was it though? Oh, that's a nice spray. That's an even better grenade onto the ground floor. And here they come, the guys from the Knights. Ooh, damage was not sustained in that fall. And now they will make the advance. They will make the push into the final third. More esports down to just 3 with 3 eliminations, but the sprays continue. Lord trying to spray deep again to hold the lines. 2 bodies dropped away, and now it's trying to circle back again. That's a nice touch. Play zone at his side, play zone right behind him. Can he make something happen? More esports is a 1 versus 2. There's a big possibility here to make something happen from this position. Leader sprays right behind the tree side to hold, circling back again. He's trying to hold him down, sprays again, feints over to the right hand side. He's trying to get him round, and he is going to catch him straight off. Knights will get themselves that chicken dinner in perfect fashion. What a game. What a game that was. Chicken dinner straight onto the goods. And you can't even be mad at all. The Knights taking home that chicken dinner with a finishing touch of 11 eliminations. Had the same idea, had the same execution that they planned from the get-go, playing in from that western side. Played from ruins, made a rotation, played it very slow, used the bridge, stayed on top, and started cutting out the ops from that top side position. Ooh, this game could have gone so many different ways, but it's all about the decisions you make. Now some teams, their fates have been sealed in this match. They didn't get any points, they didn't rise to the occasion in any way, but big shout out to them for participating. Hopefully we'll see them in the final game. But yes, their journey has come to an end, you know. But PMAC is next level, absolutely next level competition. You have to respect how difficult of a competition this is. So yeah, big shout out to all of the teams that have participated so far. 3 games down, 1 more to go, and that's about to give you guys the vibe, as you already know. So yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this, a couple minutes, and we'll give you guys the stats for match 3 and the overall leaderboard. Right, take a look at that leaderboard, and that tells you all you need to know. The Knights with 21 points in the cut, Never Alone with 13, More Esports with 11, Death Mode with 9, Team Unique with 7, Silent Academy with 6, 4 kill, 10, 11, sharing 4 apiece. Why So Serious, unfortunately getting caught out with just 3, Mad Knight with 3 as well, the Snipers, Fast Esports, Recarlatants, Yonko Crew all sharing 2 and 1. Men of Blood again couldn't secure any points for themselves in this game. Rise Esports the same, much more like the previous game. So it's a hard one. It's a hard nut to crack. It's very hard. Seeing teams that are very very good in their respective regions. I would call them very very solid teams, but they're just really really struggling in this tournament, and that tells you how hard, how difficult this tournament is. It speaks to just how there's levels, to how these teams participate. There's more to it than meets the eye, and you can already tell. The teams that have been consistent overall have shown that consistency, time and time again. And now for a fact that they can make it happen. They can get it done. And again, you gotta respect it still. You have to respect it. You have to really really respect it. The Knights and Never Alone trading really relatively very close blows. I think Never Alone, again, I did speak on their points from the previous from Miramar. I'm not sure what happened there, but they managed to get themselves 8 in this game. Again, they're really supposed to be put into very serious consideration going forwards. Almost 1,600 damage points. The Knights doing almost 1,009. 7 out of 8 knockout eliminations. And the Knights did 10 out of 11. And they didn't even hang around in the zone that much. So that tells you that they were on the front foot. They were making their rotation from that ruins area. No obstruction. I think they actually eliminated the guys from Rise Esports. So yeah. But Able and Criminal have been super on point for both their teams. Criminal has been cooking from day one, actually. I think he has been the best player in Knights so far. So we gotta look out for him. He is absolutely insane. So yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us get active one last time. I think we've got something very very interesting going to happen in the final game. We're going to see the leaderboard very shortly, but before that we'll take a little break, and then by the time we come back, the leaderboard will be ready. Overall leaderboard, you guys know exactly what timing that's going to be on. But this game is cemented a lot of teams, put them on the back end, and yeah, that wrapped it up for them. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but yeah, see them at the next one, I guess. And we'll be looking forward to seeing more and more of that going forward. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Let's get ready for the final match of the night. It's going to be Eranjo where we kick things off. Right, and welcome back to the action. The leaderboard has been updated now. 69 points for 69 points for the guys from the Knights. Death mode in second place with 64. The snipers in third place with 59. 4kill in fourth place with 58. And yeah, Team Unique in fifth place with 56. Silent Academy in 44. Yeah. So Silent Academy are still in very, very dangerous waters here. Fast Esports, Mad Knight, Why So Serious, all of those teams have something have something in store for them, but they cannot afford to slip up. They cannot afford to get eliminated early. They will open the floodgates for any of these teams in 7th, 8th, and 9th and 10th to snatch it away from them. But again, it still boils down to the individual performances of said teams. Yonko Crew, again, I don't see them making it. I don't see them cooking. Never Alone, again, with their performance today, I would expect something insane to change my mind, but I don't see that happening either. 10-11, they've had better games today than last week, and I'm guessing it's just the last week games that are hurting them right now. Men of Blood, unfortunately for them, they've not been able to rise to the occasion just yet. And yeah, it's wild, but again, speaks to the volume of how insane this competition is. It's absolutely insane. But right now I think it's more about bragging rights, for most of those teams. Now who's going to finish on top of who, that's another thing entirely. I didn't qualify, but I finished on top of you. We didn't qualify, but I finished on top of you. I ain't mad at that one, If you're cook, you can't cook me if I finished on top of you, So I believe that's where we're going to lean into now, coming into this final game. I'm not here to qualify, but my ops must not qualify either, and I'm there for that. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I respect standing on business. So everyone should just stand on business in this final game, and that's what we're here for. I'm not even gonna look away once the chaos starts to burst open. I'm not even gonna look away at all for any reason. I'm actually gonna be there for anyone who decides to stand on business, and I'm gonna be supporting them 100%. So yeah, final game of the night. Eranjo, the action is about to kick off. We're about to look forward, and see what the deal is, But yeah, I'm curious. I'm absolutely curious to to look forward and see who exactly is going to come out on top in this final game. Again, most of these teams, I don't think I'm going to see anything unique in this final game, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of ways this game can go, but yeah, but I still think that there's something that's going to happen, in this final game. I think there's something that's going to happen that we don't expect, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, what that is going to be. So yeah, we're about to get active. We're about to get into the next game. Yeah, I think we're about to get into the next game. Okay, everything has been going according to schedule today, actually. Yeah, everything has been going according to schedule, actually. Well, I'm about to find out who's going to take that chicken dinner in the final game. Remember, it's the top 6. It's the PMAC Africa. Africa Rise Up. Group E. 5 matches down. Sorry, 5 days down. Tomorrow's going to be the last day for the last group. So you already know. Okay, I can never get enough of that starting track. What a zone this is. West to east. Cuts almost right through the middle. So you already know. This one is this is plays are supposed to favor everyone. It is supposed to favor every single team, so nobody can get caught slacking. I'm caught lacking here. Ooh. Players are starting to shell themselves out. Will you land in your landing spot or will you change things up? Are you going to land on any one SLT? Is that what you're going to do? Is SLT going to do something different? You know, I would expect them to be in Milta Power, but it's looking like that's not going to be the case. As they're already making their own rotation. But it looks like 10-11 will be heading to Milta Power as they always do. So yeah, no change here. I don't think there's going to be a change here. And I think they should be fine. Inside of this game, I think they should be fine. No out of body rotations. And Yonko crew already getting their hands very dirty. First elimination for Grim. And that is how you want to start the game. If you want to change something, they're not too out of reach. They're not too far off. So a back and forth that we already know is very, very capable. Very, very possible. Is this guy prone? This guy is prone. And he has no weapon. That is wild. Is he going to be spotted? Yup. He's spotted. If I stay still, I'll be invisible. Boy, if you don't get the... Oh, my days. The game has already kicked off to a very interesting start. And Yonko crew here... But I would recommend they stand on business though and eliminate all these guys from Ricarlton because they have all the intel. Look at that. I'm sure he has spotted this guy. He has. Yup, he spotted him. Surely he has to take that guy out the moment he pokes out through that door. Or he drives to the door and locks him up. Nah, man. Why did you think your spray was that great? All the way from there, man. I mean, tagging, you know. You gotta stand on business, bro. You should know that that guy doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any utilities, any weapons that could, you know, could ruin your game or anything like that. Doesn't have any helmets. He doesn't have a vest. He's easy pickings. But no. Y'all want to act brand new. You know, it's wild. It's actually very wild. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, stand on business, spammer. Stand on business for sure. That's what we love to see. And Nakshi is now trying to circle back. Beautiful spray from the left-hand side, or rather from the right-hand side from spammer. There's a couple shots in. Again, trying to circle back. Switches over to the UMP. Has to be careful though. Yeah, spread really nicely there. And that grenade might change things. Spammer's dropped from 47T. And that's going to be a wrap. If Spammers drops and nothing is happening, Grim will follow next. Ace is all left to you. Stand on business, bro. And Spammers getting knifed. Grim's also getting knifed, getting punched. Oh, what a way to go out. That is so sad. 25 points on the work. And I got to respect them for standing on business, even though business did not pay. But if maybe Ace can do something, but Naksh is still alive on that top of the hillside and he has spotted him. Yup, he spotted. He's been seen. Run away? You run? Nah, man. I didn't know the Ghanaians were so scared, man. Did not know Ace was going to run away, man. Oh, my days. I expected so much more from Ace, but unfortunately, he's going to run for his life and try to survive. Wow. Wow, did not know Ghanaians loved running away. Didn't know that that was a thing for them. It is what it. They chased him down still. Now Ricarlton will be the one standing on business. Now they're gonna be chasing him around, and he was running for his life. Probably gonna run into the guys from death mode. You know, that's what running away causes. You're just running away. You don't have any destination. You're just trying to get away from the ops. You know, and trying to get away from the ops, what does it lead to? Getting sent back into the lobby, you know, because where you're running to, you don't know who's there. You're just trying to run away from the ops behind you, but you're running towards another set of ops. You know, that's why it's always good to stand on business. Eliminate your ops or die in the process, and know that you tried to eliminate them. You know. Men of Blood, what do you have for me? So it's an inkling here. Yonko Crew slipping away from 9th, I think. Were they 9th? Or wait, okay, I think they were. I was looking at Why So Serious actually. Oh, Ace gets caught by Rise Esports. And that's going to be a wrap for him, surely. He's not making out of this one. Big shout out to him. He tried his absolute best. Runs over. Probably hop back into the vehicle, heal up or something. Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap for him. He's dead. He's back into the lobby. And Yonko Crew, that will be the end of them. They fought a valiant battle. But that chicken dinner will be a little too far for them. And now here they come, Men of Blood, circling backwards. And Ninja will take a hit, but he will trade one for Loda. Niklaus will bite the dust as well. 1 for 1, 1 apiece. 11's now circling in, trying to get an angle onto the guns from Mad Knights. The Emperor is going to be playing off the back lines. They're not trying to engage fully. Just trying to play a little bit of an interesting side line position as Loda just drives a little bit too close for comfort, and he takes a hit, and he might get caught out there because there's a lot of bodies in the area. Unique is also there, and they might decide that this is an engagement that they might just want to see what is left. Grenade over the top, switching over, Glizzy and Loda. Oh, Loda! Lodi! He loaded that grenade perfectly. He has to be careful, but he was going to take a hit. And Cuz again trying to get the finish, and he does get the finish. Men of Blood, unfortunately, will be cut down to 2 as well. Trading blows with Mad Knight. In death mode, we set sights onto Rise and send Ben back into the lobby. Oh, Creed gets caught out. And Unique, the third party, is just nasty work. Men of Blood will be cancelled. And they will go back to Nigeria to go and learn some more cooking. The PMAC will say goodbye to Men of Blood. And it will be going out in 15th place. Fast Esports taking hits as well. Lost one, I think, is Aegon. He's always in the front foot. Always on the front lines taking hit after hit. 13 teams now. Chaos is a ladder. These teams are trying to climb it. You can see Unique just climbing over Sniper there with the 5 eliminations that they put under their belt. And Mad Knight might be the next victims here, but never alone, taking hits for Kebir getting caught out and knocked away. Why so serious? It's all left to them now. Can they put Ghana on the map? Can they deal with Silent Academy? This is the team they need to stop. They need to stop Silent Academy. They need to rid the lobby of this team, but it looks like they will be running away. Oh my days. Yep, it's a Ghana thing. I didn't know it was a Ghana thing, but turns out this is a full Ghana thing. They do not, I repeat, Ghana does not stand on business. They would rather run away. Gotta respect it though. It's still part of the strategy. Running away gets the job done, but Silent Academy eliminating them there would have changed everything. It would have changed every single thing. Well, here comes the last player, I believe, from Never Alone. Or 2 more from Never Alone. Trying to circle back. Trying to hold the lines. That's a good grenade. Tic-tac. Takes a hit. Another grenade over to the side. Offensive lines. As Ablai. Probably going to trade one off here as well. Ooh. Charge the grenade a little too long. And Never Alone will be cut down to just 1. Why so serious? Picking up that extra elimination. It does go a long way. The play zone is going to be very interesting here. Unique might be the team that does it though. They are taking serious hits. Molotovs and grenades flying all over the place. But they are missing the angles here. Nemesis is finally getting picked up. And now it's another opportunity for Silent Academy to regroup and reposition. Unique, very, very low on HP. 2 players. 1 player knocked away. And that's going to be a wrap. He didn't pick up his teammate. But Silent Academy picked up theirs. Wow. These guys, man. Well, Unique have already qualified, so it doesn't really matter to them. You know, but I would think they would pick up their teammates. I would really think that he would pick up his teammates. Could speak to how they decide to play out these positions. But Kai Shiza and Frags will be playing off Madman's position, trying to gather as much intel as possible. Nemesis has been picked up earlier. Cover over sprays into the smoke, but can't seem to get it on. Do they want to make the push? Oh, it's gonna be a tricky one if they push downside towards Unique. It will be very, very dangerous for them. I think they are trying to make a play around or run away. Yep, run away as well. Yeah, I don't think any team can take this position away from Silent Academy. I think they've proven that yeah, you cannot take this position from them. It is going to cost you something, and are you willing to pay that price? Unique paid a little bit of that price. Why So Serious were not willing to pay any price at all, and now I gotta respect that, because that still puts them in the running. But it still boils down to how far they are willing to go. Remember, every performance now outside of the top 6 is I did my best. Couple more hits, following suit again. Bam Bam takes a hit, he's dropped. Circling back, but 10-11 jumps inside. He takes another hit. Mad Knight taking yet another hit. 10-11 getting amputated here from every single corner. They drove straight into the guys from Mad Knight, and they will be paying the price for that. And it's all left to Amar, switching over. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that was a nasty shot with the S687. And now we'll bite the dust with that one again, charging the grenade a little bit towards the side. Oh, that was a very close grenade. Amar peeking out. Has to swap weapons. Come on, man. You got to swap weapons for sure. But the S12K is not trying to... Oh, he's getting healed up. It's a 1v1 here. Can Amar close the door on Mad Knight? Grenade is good. S12K. Ooh, what a shot from Emperor. And Amar swapped weapons at just the wrong time. 10-11 will Bask. No longer. They will be generating those L's back into the lobby. Back to Nigeria they go. Back to the hood. No PMAC group stages for them. They finish out in 14th place. Alongside Men of Blood in 15th place. The Nigerians never, always sticking together. You gotta love to see that. And now, more time on the line. Silent Academy taking hits now from the snipers. Falls away. 2 bodies dropped off. It looks like the snipers would be the team that makes it happen. And it is the snipers that make it happen. 45 points on the book for Silent Academy. 45 points in 6th place. Is that enough? I think not. Fast Esports. Why So Serious? Mad Knight. More esports is all left to you. The bottom of the barrel have been knocked out of the lobby. So it's all up to you now. More esports. If they get a chicken dinner, this place is going to go absolutely insane for Mauritius. But let's not forget, every single hit matters here. Every single point is valuable. You cannot miss it. You cannot mess it up. Now is a surge to make the job happen here, but fret not if you're a Nigerian. The Nigerian Pro League resumes this weekend. So it's not over for you just yet, 10 and 80 got you covered. But what zone this is? Ruins about to be occupied by the snipers as well. They might be running into the guys from Unique, but I think they are very capable of wrapping this up. And that is going to be very ideal going forwards, but wow. Wow. Unique circling back and forth, trying to crash into the corners there, and they have. Now they're sending grenades and sending shots, but they don't have an idea of frags this position. But Sherbo opens the floodgates, and Kaj gets knocked away as well. Madman with a return spray. Hassan gets knocked away. Now there's a little bit of a tricky spell here. Snipers have one player knocked away. Unique have one as well. Bakash will be sent back into the lobby. Demon now doing the run-throughs and the setbacks. They're trying to play up to their strengths. They're trying to play up to the advantage that they've got already. And now there's a little bit of a snag in the works. But Unique will get out of dodge. They're not trying to take any risks, so you can't even blame them. They have been able to put some serious danger against most of these teams. It looks like Death Mode now will be on the receiving end of some chaos. But Crazy, Cyrax takes a hit. And how far can they make this happen though? Tip is on the back line. You think he has a shot onto that position that they've got. Oh, that's a good grenade. Over to the side. But it doesn't connect. Why So Serious trying the absolute best to make something happen here. Oh, that's a good grenade, but he sends his teammate back and it takes another one. Yes, he's knocked away. Why So Serious have this one? Opportunity might be knocking on the door here. And that's a very good grenade, but Crazy will be sent back into the lobby. Unfortunately, Sparta will also fall. Beautiful grenade defensively from the guys from Death Mode, and also is going to be circling around the position to find an angle to penetrate from. You can hear the Groza ringing out. Two bodies now, so 2 versus 2. Why So Serious? Will they be stopped dead in their tracks against the guys from Death Mode? 9 eliminations so far. Why So Serious need all the eliminations they can get. And 7 trying to circle back the Groza, but he's going to be dropped. But the return fire is there. Beautiful from Risk. Can Risk make it 2 for 2? For Why So Serious? No! And they will be stopped in 9th place by Death Mode. Unfortunate scenes for Ghana. But they will not be making it in either. They will be stopped at the gates by Death Mode. What a game that is. What a way to stop them in their tracks. And now it's all left to more esports. Can they perform an upset? Can they make something happen in the final third? And there is a lot that goes into this. And there is a move. Couple more shots to ring through. Couple more shots to force the engagement still. Snipers now trying to send the last player from Death Mode back into the lobby. And that trying to do it very quickly. But the guys from More Esports just pulled up to the scene. Unique as well with the same idea. 2 teams from the same country. But who will come out on top? More Esports need a lot of points. Unique, I believe they've done enough. And that's going to be a wrap. Unique will be back into the lobby, but they put some points. They put their stank on it. Death Mode as well discovered. More Esports now with 2 eliminations. A chicken dinner from More Esports might just catapult them into the top 6. But that is if Mad Knight have something to say about it, because they've got 43 and they're still alive and the placements are just starting to rise up. Reconnaissance discovered, sent out in 6th place. Now numbers falling apart one after the other. More Esports have the numbers, they have the angles. All they have to do is hold the zone for just a little longer and they might have just clinched themselves a qualification into the group stages. Fast Esports are slipping away, and you can take a look at the play zone now. Moves too deep into the southern side, and now it might just change everything. Fast Esports still need some points, still need a chicken dinner. That is the only way they succeed. Right now, Mad Knights have removed the guys from SLT. SLT have failed to crack into the top 6. Algeria will not have 2 teams, unfortunately. Fast Esports now on the receiving end. This is another team that can snatch it away. All of them are battling for it. 45 points, but it's not close to enough. They need way more. They need so much more if they are trying to crack it into that top 6. More esports just edging slowly and silently into that circle. Snipers getting them caught out with the sprays. Zerkro is in, playing in from a little bit towards the west, is trying to hold off the lines. But Fast Esports trying their best as well to keep themselves hidden. But no eliminations is nasty work right here. With only 3 players, you need way too much more to make something happen here. More esports. That chicken dinner will mean everything right now. It will mean so much to them. But now they're taking hits. 4 kill are still alive. They're still in it. They've got 4 eliminations, and I think they've done just enough. But now they're taking hits on all corners. Bodies are starting to fly all over the place. Bullets in every single corner. Parks inside of the smoke. Now playing from outside of the smoke. Sprays continue. Another line. Hassem with a beautiful grenade over the top, and it connects to Zekro. And now snipers might decide to crash and burn into the guys from more esports. But again, they have to be very careful. More have lost one. Aatrox has been sent back into the lobby, and this might speak volumes again. Another spray and another spray. Fast esports stealing one away. Now Sniper down to 9. Another one bites the dust. And it's Stugger. He has taken the hits, but again, they have to be very careful. But they will take the advance closer. More esports might be taking a hit, and that's a wrap. Snipers will steal it away and send more esports back into the lobby. They will not move any further. Fast esports, it's all left to them now. Can they do something? Can they snatch it away from Mad Knight? Mad Knight will lose that one. 46 points to the good. Fast Esports need to win. They need to win. The only acceptable success here is a win. A chicken dinner right now is the only win. They cannot afford to lose this game. It's a 3-on-3. Snipers have been absolutely cooking. They've got 12 eliminations, and that puts them in the driver's seat. Hassem now centering forwards. Guri peeks out, and he might be getting dropped, but a little bit of a cover fire is good. Trade for trade, and I think they're able to catch one off the back end. Sherbo is now circling back, catches Hassem. He's knocked away. Don't worry, you don't have to worry. You just have to be happy. Dybala playing off the western side. Spray is good. Fast Esports might just steal it away from Mad Knight in the final third. Sherbo again is holding the lines, but again, Fast Esports are still trying to reconvene, still trying to hold strength. They've got a player knocked away, could spell danger. Sherbo is looking for that opening, but the reset is looking very, very plausible right now. Fast Esports, they haven't had the worst day possible. Can they come in clutch in the final third? And now they make their stand, they make their advance in a 3 versus 2 in a simple layout. Grenade from Don't Worry might do the trick here. Sherbo has to be very careful as he makes it advance, but Mido is all playing off the back end. He might catch him off guard. Circling back again off to the western corner. Beautiful touch with the P80. Tries to get the knock on, but Dybala is there. Sends him back again. Another hit. Grenades over to the top by Mido again. Trying to shut the door against the guys from Fast Esports. Takes a couple of hits on the back line. Can he make it happen? It's a 3 versus 1 now. Fast Esports, they might have just done it. They might have just stolen it away from Mad Knight, and I think they have. I think they just did. With that elimination, they might have just made it happen. Fast Esports with 49 on the block, and they might have just done it. They have done it. They've gotten themselves into the group stages at the cost of Mad Knight. They just couldn't make it happen. Dybala just circling around, trying to catch Mido. They're not trying to take any chances here. 2 players off the back, Tehran player in front, circling back inside. Players don't force the push forward. I don't think he's gonna come out. I think he's gonna die to the blue. That would be much more ideal. Peeks out again, tries a couple shots, but Dybala from Fast Esports will take it away in the final third. What a chicken dinner that is from Fast Esports. They take it away. They snatch it away from Mad Knight. What a final game that was. I told you guys, an upset. Something was gonna happen in the final game, in the final moment. It went absolutely insane. What a game that was. What a game that was. Insane tactics. What a game. What a finish. Big shout out to Fast Esports for sticking to the end. Wow. They stuck it right in there, bruv. They stuck it right in there. Fought to the final breath, and they made it happen. What a game. Beautiful stuff. Snipers absolutely dog walking the entire lobby. What a team. Absolutely insane. Woo! Wow. So yeah, what a game that was. Big shout out to Fast Esports for making it rain, making that money rain. You know what I mean? Wow, what a game. But yeah, love to see it, love to watch the action. So yeah, we're gonna hop into a break, and by the time we return, we'll have everything lined up for you. So don't touch that down. Oh, do you know what? Actually, you guys should head over to the Arabic stream to get all of the statistics and details. And yeah, so yeah, it's a night out for me. Big shout out to everyone that's involved. PUBG Mobile, Sudan, GPE Studios. Big shout out to everyone. We're gonna catch you guys same time tomorrow for more action from the PMAC, the last day of the qualification stages, and from then we head off to the group stages. So don't touch that dial. Stay tuned, stay ready, be active.